Hi, Erik. Just on Sunday's game, you mentioned before the cup final that you were irritated by Newcastle, that they can irritate you with their tactics. I think that you're concerned about time wasting. Is that a concern going into the game on Sunday?
A concern, we know, they delay. Yeah, and it's something that is what the refereeing doesn't want. They want to have tempo in the game. That is the aim from the Premier League, to have tempo in the game. So then they also have to be consistent to let the game go and do and act what the policy is.
Is that their only tactic that kind of irritates you?
The what?
Is that their only tactic that irritates you?
No, but you said now the question, but it's about us. And like we did in the two previous games, it's about us. We want, as every game, we want to dictate, control the game. But we play against a good opponent. We are aware of that. They have a great season. They have, with their manager, with their way of play, that is really a team that's hard to beat. But we are looking forward for the challenge. And as we had already many challenges this season, and we have shown so the evidence that we can beat them.
Last question in this section, Ian.
Erik, Marcus Rashford sort of gained attention this week because he was in New York. You gave them a break, and obviously he was injured and he flew to New York. But it's kind of a lot of other players do similar things, go on long breaks. Do you have a problem with that as a manager? Does it concern you that players are going on quite exhausting flights, quite long trips when they've got these sort of short breaks in a season?
Oh, I think it's positive that he was in the break, and I think Rashford. I think with Bruno, he was playing the most games of the whole squad, and I think with Manchester United is playing the most games all across Europe, and especially so the internationals, and our internationals are not players, are mostly on the bench with the nations. Mostly they are playing, so we played. So our players played the most games in this. And this is a crazy season. So they need also times that they can have a breather and that they can collect energy. So for me, it's positive that he took that time and so turn off from football. And I've seen him back this week, and he showed a lot of energy and a lot of motivation. So this training, as the whole team, was really good session with a lot of spirit, but especially also with Marcus. So I think, therefore, it was good.
Sorry, did you say that a lot of your players don't actually start for their international teams?
I said no. I said they start. Just they start. They all. I think they start. And like Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, Bruno. So they are Casemiro. So they are starters for the nations. And so they have the most games. That is what I want to emphasize. They have the most games across the season so far. We play the extra round in the Europe League. We play all the cup games.